back to my channel and welcome to Friday Makes. So today is Petals and Parchment. This is the bonus pages for the pre-membership. These are the members will get these pages today. And aren't they adorable? Look at these. Look at the little ducklings. This goes along, of course, with the Darling Duckies kit that is being offered this month for members. And look at these. I love these. These can be used anytime. And then we have two of these pages, 417 and 418. And what am I going to do with these today? Well, I am going to go and get these ready, and I'm going to cut these guys out, and I will see you back here right away. Okay, I'm back, and I have gone ahead with a couple steps because I didn't think you needed to watch this. So I made a couple envelopes. Now, I used my envelope maker, which makes it much easier for me. If you don't have an envelope maker, you can use your regular envelopes and decorate them the way you want. I just made them out of these papers because I like that idea. So then what I thought I could do would be to take these and straighten that out first off. I'm just going to grab a pencil here, and I'm just going to run it across my top here and do that. Cut that off. I don't know what I'm thinking I'm doing. I have never done before, and I'm hoping it's going to turn out okay. Let's do this one right here. Okay, so we're just going to put this back over here, and we're going to cut this off on this side of the line so we don't see that line, and this one too. Okay, get rid of those. We may use those. Okay, so then, like so. Oh, I don't want to cover that duck, but that doesn't look right. Oh well, if I would have cut the other side, I would have had it. Oh well, it's done, right? Okay, I'm going to ink these because I think this is a good time to get this inked. We're going to do different things with it, but and this is going to be, what my plans are, is this is going to be a free, it'll go into a tuck. It's not going to be glued in. If you wanted to glue it in, I'm sure you could, but for me, I don't plan it to be glued in. And I think I'm going to just round this corner off, just because it's a good time to do it now. Okay. And I printed this off on, it's a very lightweight cardstock. I like to do my envelopes on a lightweight because to me it just seems, gives them a little more stability. And I guess I could have done this too prior to coming back, couldn't I have? Oh, but you know, maybe you don't know how to ink. Okay, so anyways, just going to do around here, and oh, there's Grandpa's fixing himself something to eat. Nugget must go. Oh, you better go see. There you go. Go see. Here, you're a good boy. Okay. So you as my witness, he no longer wanted to be in here. How long do you think it's going to take him to be? But I want to be in there. This one's done. Okay, I have never done this before. I came up with it in my head. I haven't seen this done before. It probably has, I just haven't seen it. So it's new for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these in first. Let's see. At least I hope that's what I should do. Is that what I should do? I think that's what I should do. Yeah. So I'm just going to give it. And at this one, from my plans on it, I'm okay with it not being a very thin glue because we have a whole different plan for this, I think. This is in my head, so who knows? Who knows? Okay. Sometimes the things that are in my head don't quite work out the way they are in my head. So this is definitely a live performance here. Okay. I'm going to put that glue bit back on there. So now we have this the way we want it. And yes, this part has been done before. So I'm going to take, do it, let's see, do it this way. Oh, let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. I think one is a tad bit bigger than the other one. Yes, okay. And I know this part has been done before. I know that. But I'm going to take and just glue this piece in place. You know, it seems like every bottle of glue I have doesn't like to cooperate with me. There we go. Okay. Put that glue there. So, bear with me. Bear with me. It's a little different. Okay, oops. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. I don't want to glue that down just yet. Okay, so now we've glued this and we've glued this. I am going to take this and just put it together, and we are going to take and do the thinnest little piece you can off of here. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Like I said, this is my thought process, or in my head, and I'm trying to do such a thin little line that I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting anywhere. So let's do a little thicker so I can get somewhere. There we go. Dog hair and pieces of paper. Okay, so we got through this one. Yep. Okay. And then we're just going to do the same thing with this one. I can see my edge is a little off here. So that should make it fun and exciting. Okay, that's okay. Just take and we'll do this one, and then we'll do this one. That's what I wanted. Okay, get this all out of the way. Okay, so what we have now is this. See where I'm going? And then I have this piece of paper, and I can see we're going to have to, it doesn't fit the full length, but that's okay. So I am going to just take my glue and run it all along here. Now you could stitch along this. Ooh, that'd be pretty. And while it's wide open, there's lots to stitch, isn't it? Okay, I'm just going to run it to here for now. Now you could do this in pieces, but I don't want to do it in pieces. I want to do it all just one piece. And lots of glue because I want it to stay where I want it to stay, where I put it. Okay, hopefully yep, okay. I'm just going to put this, might as well line up one edge, right? Instead of trimming two. Just going to let that dry. Trim. Let me get this piece off of here. So between the cardstock, the white cardstock, and the glue, this is going to be nice and sturdy. Now I'm going to take and glue this piece down. This is a really long piece, isn't it? Okay, come on, glue. Come on, glue Qwackers with me. This is really thick glue. It could get thinned down a little bit, I think, but that's okay. And I'm just going to reinforce my edge here. There we go. I really think this would look really nice if it was stitched. I may do that yet. Oh, look at the little piece. Look at the little piece that it was short by. So, that's okay. We'll get it done. Oh, I could have used that piece. Oh well, it's okay. That's okay. All right, let's get my little ducks out of here. And then let's put this here. And we're just going to cut that off. Like so. And then, it looks like that isn't glued very well there. So let's just take a piece like this. And take it like that. A little bit more glue here. There we go. Okay, so let's let that dry a bit while we trim this side here. And then we'll start our folding process to make sure that it's going to fold everywhere we want it to fold. What should we call this? I don't know. Envelope something or other. A flippy floppy envelope? Sure. Like I said, I haven't seen this done before. Somebody probably has done it before, but I haven't seen it. Still a little damp over here. I can feel that. Okay. Let's get rid of this. let's start with our edge that's somewhat drier. And I'm just going to take my ruler and just kind of give it a little bit of okay. So this here is our fold right about here. Yeah. Give it a nice little piece. Go. And then this is our next fold here. So, about there. There we go. Yeah, okay. And then, let's see if this one's dry enough to fold yet. Sure it is. Okay. Get a little bit of there we go. Now the trick will be, does it still close? Does it? Does it? Yes, it does. Okay. So this one here, I just want to give this a little tuck here because I want this to, you know, this, like I said, this glue is so thick. I like this glue, I really do. It's good glue, but it's very thick. Okay, and so we're just going to make sure, and we're just going to glue that like so. And then we could put something cool there. Maybe just a little postage stamp. What I did was I have the hair cutting, the thinning scissors, so I get that little stamp look. And which stamp do I want to put on there? Let's do that. And let's put a little bit of cheesecloth around it just because. I just want to cut a piece of this and there. Come apart. There we go. And we could ink this a little bit. And just gotta put a little bit of cheesecloth. I don't want it too much to affect my ties. Come over here. There we go. There's a little bit of there. That's everywhere. Oh, it's everywhere. Okay. Lost my, there it is. Okay. So now this here, what I did was I went through my prints from Elizabeth and I found this. So I thought, well, let's use this up too. So I'm going to grab another piece of my paper. Let's do this one because it kind of goes with that. And Let's get we could do this. Is this a good size for that? I'll make this a little tuck. Okay, it's a little thinner than that. So let's just go. I want the color on that side, so I'm going to say right about here. I'm going to grab my ruler. And we're just going to do it right about like so. Like so. We'll put that over there for the next one. And let's just make sure that that's going to as well. Yep. And let's cut it off right about there. Like so. Put that there. Okay, and then we're just going to take and glue some backing on there. Now, I don't remember which sheet this came from, but that's okay. And I think I'll do it this way. And where's my handy dandy little credit card? Oops, oops, avalanche of stuff, avalanche. There we go. Alrighty, so let's use this side. Okay, and then we're just going to round the bottoms here. Oops, I need to glue that a bit better. There we go. Okay, I ink that edge a little bit. This will get a little more solid now once that glue dries. We leave it in place for it to dry. And maybe do that. How about that? Instead of putting a ribbon on it or anything, let's put this thing on there. I'll bring that up a little bit. Oops. Okay, so we made ourselves a little pocket there. And a little tag. Oh, I see Charlie's going to try coming in now. And we've put something here yet too. Okay, so now my thoughts on this were to have some pretty pockets in here, and that's what we can use this for. Some pockets. And let's put that right about there. And then this one here. Let's just take this off. That'll be good right there. There. And then let's get these guys inked. I should probably spend the time inking. If you're not an inker, you don't have to ink, but I'm an inker. I like to ink. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink in here just because I like that look. Just gives it a little more definition. I like the definition. It hides any white lines that might be still showing through. Excuse me. My throat's getting dry. Okay. Make sure we're right side up now. Turn it all tizzy-tozzy. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I think I'm going to use this one just because I don't like corners. But we'll keep them on the bottom. Okay, now we could take and just give these a little, of course that means I have to ink a little more. Is it good enough? But nah, maybe a little bit more. There we go. Could have done that right at the start and done them together, couldn't I? There we go. Okay. Then I'm going to ink those up a little bit. There we go. And yeah, well, how long did that take that he wanted to come back in? He's enough to drive one crazy, I'd say. Okay, so just going to that. Oops, dropping things. Oh boy, oh boy. And let's just do like so. Glue oozing out, that's not good. Okay, and then we have another one of these. So what if we were to do a strip? If we do, oh, wait a minute now. Still a little damp. Still a little bit damp. I'm doing this. And I'm just thinking out loud. We still have to do something on that. And whatever we put in here is going to get spotted through here. That's the thought. So let's make... Yeah, I hear you. I'm just going to go let him in. You know there, mister. You lay down. Mr. Supervisor. Okay, back at it. Okay. So I am going to... Let's kind of give these guys let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Okay. And I get to see what I'm working with. So we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. Right about there to make it fit in there. And turn it, oops, yeah, let's just turn it around. I know kind of sort of where I need to go now. I know. Okay, right about there. Make sure that fits. Yep. Okay, so that's that, and let's do another one little here. So what we're going to do those. Let's divide them in half. Crease in there. Okay. Well, almost half. Almost half, not quite. So let's take and okay, and then I'll do this one. Now you can back these if you want, or you can stencil on them, or you can just do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to ink. Oh, I should take around the corners too, right? Oh, let's do the big ones. Her size. There we go. Little pieces of paper ready to follow me wherever I go. Yeah, because that's what they do. Get out of there. Okay. What do you want? There we go. Not necessary to ink, but do like my inking. And then this side here, like I said, you could stencil something or just give it that circular motion thing and just kind of get rid of the white paper. Or you could have printed this and backed it with something. I didn't. But my motto, I gotta start using my stash, and I gotta start using the stuff I've printed. Because sometimes, you know, you get busy and you make something, but you print off too much stuff, and then it sits, because then you move on to something else. So I just figured this would be a good time to use this piece of paper up. And Elizabeth can tell us in the comments which kit this is from. I think it might be the Spring Riviera, but I'm not certain. Now, I'm going to take, and I'm going to get my little punch thing, eyelet thing. I'm not going to put actual eyelet in here because they're not going to be that, you know, they're not going to be abused. That's the word I'm looking for, abused. Okay, so now let's put some duckies to use here. These cute little duckies. Okay. And let's see. Well, look at that. We have 4 and we have 4. That one will go pretty on there. And that one there. That one there. I think so. Cuties. Little cuties. This one's my favorite one with the little bow tie. Okay. Let's do a little something in behind here. Shall we? I have this sheet of music here. Because ducks make music, they quack, quack, quack. And we're just going to put it on an edge like this, like so. And maybe a little bit of cheesecloth in behind him. Maybe I was throwing cheesecloth everywhere. What did I do with it? There we go. And if we glue it down, it should still fit into our pocket here. Oh, nice lace writing on there. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure this part is glued down pretty good. Oops. Just like that. Gotta make sure his feet are glued in place. I don't want him waddling away on us. Okay. There we go. One. Let's get this guy in. He's kind of cute just by himself. I might just, well, you know what we could do? We still have a little bit of this stuff left too. Let's see. Where's that flat edge there? There we go. Like so. And maybe a little piece of, just to add a little bit of there, interest to another layer. Let's see. I'll keep building until we get it. Then we'll cover up the duck. I want everyone to know he's a duck. Okay. And then because I'm using some of my stash, and all my ducks are in, I've got all my ducks in a row. My ducks are all coming in here. We need to decorate the front a little bit too. And this one, I think I'm just going to, I'm not going to, oh, hey, what about this? What about this stuff in behind there? Oh, I kind of like that. No. I think that looks better on that one. No. Okay, let's just do this. Okay. Oop. Little cutie. Little cutie. Okay, now you. Now you. I really like this on there, but I don't know. Maybe just a little piece. Nope. Nope. Maybe just by himself. So, this being Good Friday, are you guys having family over, big supper, breakfast, lunch? What are your plans? We are going to be just the three of us this year. But we are doing ham and pierogies. And on last Saturday, I had the three of us. We made cabbage rolls, 6 dozen of them. And that is what we're going, well, we're not going to eat all 6 dozen, but that's what we're having on Sunday. And I'm going to use the pink and the green, but not together. There we go. Oop. This one needs a pink one. And I haven't learned my lesson. This stuff is hard to pin through, to pull through, but I just keep on doing it because I like it. Now, another thing you can do on these backgrounds is stamp them. That would be pretty. I don't have my stamps ready because I just thought of that now. Cutie. And then a green one. Let's do one of these in here and one of these in here. Why? I don't know. Just because. go. Cuties. And put this little one on here. Okay, get in there. Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. There. You think you get it, and then you pull one, and then it comes off. All right, try that. There we go. And one more. One more. How do I get through there? Oh, I had it too. There's an easier way to do this. I'm certain of it. And when I figure it out, I will share it. There we go. There we go. That might be a little snug. Okay, that's a little snug. Let's see if we can take our ruler in there. Try that again. Wow. Yep, it's not going to work. So, let's see if this one works. Nope, cut them too wide. All right, well, let's just trim them off a bit. Not a big deal. We have the technology. Trim these edges again. Thinking. Okay, get out of there. Get out, get out. All right. There we go. And I think I'll put you in behind here. So, let's see how this looks now. Oh, I can see what's happening now that they're... Okay, so we just need to trim these off a bit. No, we're not going to worry about it that much. We're just going to trim, so... Okay. And I think what we're going to do is a little hidden paper clip. How do you think? A little hidden paper clip. Okay, let's do that. Okay, do I have a piece of... I don't know what that... I need a piece of just plain simple card. And I had a whole bunch of, oh my God, no. Let's see right there. Pieces that I cut off. Let's just do this. A piece of cardstock, and let's do a larger paper clip. Let's just take, and then we want to do this way. So let's just do it like so. And should keep this, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's going to get covered anyways. Okay. And then I'm going to cut it to fit. Like so. And then we're going to cut a little because my avalanche happened. I don't have my little knifey thing handy here because it went falling in the avalanche. And of course, oops, I can't find it. So let's just try. Let's just try. Look away, look away. Look away. Where there's a will, there's a way. There we go. Okay. Not the easiest or the best way to do this, but that's okay. A little more. There we go. I just want to that like so. Okay, let's glue it. Let's just glue it and we can fuss with it. I just want to make sure that the paper clip has lots of glue around it, and then it's going to take some time to dry, but it'll dry in place, won't it? Okay. Give there a few minutes, a moment to dry. Is that going to work on there? Sure it will. Push it together, push it together. Once I know it's going to work, then we'll pull that off of there. Is it going to work? Is it? Is it? Should wait till it's dry, so there, it'll work. Okay, let's get it off of there. Now, we're just going to straighten this up a bit. There, ink it up a bit. And decide what we're going to decorate it with. I hadn't planned on doing that, but then I didn't really plan on how I was going to, well, I did kind of sort of plan on how I was going to close it, but I think I just tried to change my mind, didn't I? Or This here doesn't want to stay closed now, but that's okay. You could do something like this way. That would work if you wanted to do. Oh, you know what? I kind of like that too. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? So you can certainly decorate this up more or leave it as just a writing spot. And I think somewhere I had some, oh, we have this guy yet too. We have this guy yet too. This one I have to go on the front. And then you can write journal in there or whatever it is that you're going to use this for. Always the glue. Always the glue. Okay. Okay. There we go. If you don't want this quite so bulky, you don't have to put 4 tags in it too. And if we didn't put the ribbons on there, it probably would have been good too. Or maybe if we take and do this with them, since they're not quite so bulky. Like so maybe. Yeah, that's cool. And let's bulk it up a little bit more, because I'm thinking we could put a little pocket and put the extra postage in there. Somebody else can use it. But I don't want to do that. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. There we go. We just want to decorate. And I'm going to use these stickers, because the butterflies that are on there I think would be very pretty, because spring is butterflies, right? We have a smaller one in here. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm not a big fan of these white background ones, and you could cut them off more. Let's see. Am I going to let them out for one more time? Yes, I am, because I don't think you want to listen to them yelling. Hold on. Oh, you're a pain in the butt. Yes, you are. There you go. Go see. Okay. Oh, you know what I could have done? No. Oh, you know what I thought of? Look at, I did all these clusters. Why don't we put a cluster on there, on the front? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're cute. This is probably my favorite one. But I don't want to put it on the outside, on the inside, because it's bulky enough already. Let's see. Oh, here, how about this one? Oh, you know what? There we go. There we go. There we go. I got it now. Where did our paper clip go? Here it is. Here it is. So I think I'm going to do that. How does that look? I think that looks perfect. Out of all the things that I had planned in my head. Oh, my glue. Drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. Okay. All right, so that's good. I still like that little one. This is my favorite. What a mess I've created. Oh my goodness. Okay. What I had originally thought was to do this and to tie it. This is from an old pillowcase. And make it like it was a little stack of envelopes, but that didn't really, well, I don't mind that either. And if we did this, what if we did this? Are we glued together yet? No, okay. Okay. Well, what do you say? What do you say? That would be pretty too if I would have dyed that. But let's tie some knots in there. And let me clean up my area here. Let me clean up my area and we will come back and go through what I did and my messes up and how I could have made it better. Alrighty, give me a minute. Okay, I'm back and I've cleaned up a bit and I have added a few things here and there. But I do like the tie on it, and also that I get to use a piece of my scraps. But I did put the butterfly on there, and I added this. This here is from her Elizabeth's reflective Rolodex, I believe, from her sentiments there. And then here I found another duckling as I was cleaning up, and I thought, well, this is cute, and there's my little pocket to hold some extra stamps. Get in there. There we go. And of course our little tag tuck that we made here. It's nice and stiff now. And then here I added another butterfly in here. And this here, because of the paper clip here, I thought, well, I'll just tuckle this little piece of scrap that I had here. Didn't want to bulk it up too much. And then here, now we have to take that off. And here we have some writing space. You could put decorations in here. And then our cute little tags that we made. I think it turned out okay. It was kind of sort of what I had in my head, floating around in there when I seen these papers. And I'm just going to put this back like so. No, that's not how I did it. I did it this way, didn't I? Yeah. What are you trying to do? So confuse yourself? Whoops, that's not what I did. There you go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. So there's our little project. This doesn't have to necessarily be made with this bonus pages. It's just an idea. And if you aren't a member, you can definitely use whatever you've got. You can just use your plain envelopes. We kind of all have those, I think. And decorate them up with whatever it is, the kits that you're working with. And there we have it. So have yourselves a fabulous Friday, holiday, nice. And if you're watching it today on Good Friday, thank you for joining me. And have yourselves a wonderful Easter, and we'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.